In this video today, we're going to be discussing the top 5 leadership mistakes that ruin people's lives. Leaders, this video is for you. Wannabe leaders, this video is for you. I believe that there is a lot of neglect when it comes to leadership and the position that God has placed leaders to be in. And I think what happens is the power gets to our head and we tend to forget that the position that we have holds a major responsibility and takes a major toll not on us, but the people that we're supposed to be leading and guiding. So we're gonna dive in and we're gonna figure out what's going on and how we can overcome these things. So the number one mistake that a lot of leaders make today, and I see today, is neglecting responsibility, right? You are responsible for a company. You are responsible for a group. You are responsible for your marriage. You are responsible for your children, right? Whatever you're responsible for, that is your responsibility. All eyes are on you. The ball is in your court. Everybody's looking to you to make the decisions. And when you drop the ball, when you neglect that responsibility, when you try to put that responsibility on someone else, when you try to blame someone else while you're not handling your responsibilities, you're still the only one to blame. There's no good excuse for not handling your responsibilities. To whom much is given, much is required. So if you've been put in this position, then it's up to you to make this position work. Now, I'm not saying that there could be outside forces, there could be people who are not yielding to your leadership. You just have to give it time. They'll be moved out the way. But neglecting the responsibility, putting the responsibility off, it just makes matters worse. I'm responsible for my body. I take health and wellness very serious. I'm responsible for my body. There was a point in time when I used to blame everyone else because of why I'm not working out, why I'm not eating the right foods. My wife cooked this tonight, so therefore I have to eat it. That's why I'm not working. That's why I'm not eating healthy. I can't blame my wife. I can eat something else. I just chose in that moment not to. So the responsibility is still on me. And I take that very serious now, my health and my wellness and my fitness. And I'm starting to see results for taking responsibility and accountability for the decisions that I make. So that's number one, neglecting responsibility. Stop neglecting responsibility. Number two, abusing resources for short-term gain. How many people do we see in the world right now because of social media wanting to be approved by their peers, wanting to show people that they're living a certain type of lifestyle, or they're doing this, they're doing that. They make quick, irrational decisions, and now they have nothing to show for it. Don't make any short-term decisions that can mess up the ultimate goal as a leader, right? When you make bad business decisions, bad money decisions, financial decisions, whatever it may be, you can end up hurting the people that are also involved, who have invested in you. So those investments that people have made in you, take those and use them wisely. You're not the only one that's going to be affected. So remember these things. When you feel the temptation to be seen, when you feel the temptation to be recognized, remember the overall goal at large. Remember the reason for why you've been put as a leader and your vision for you and your team. And then make decisions according to that. And don't abuse the resources that you've been given, right? That people have entrusted you with your own gain. It's not about you, it's about the team at large and the vision that's set before the team. Number three, avoiding accountability. I dived a little bit into this area, to this mistake on the first one. But avoiding accountability is super, super, super bad, because when you're not able to be told what to do, when you're not able to be coached yourself as a leader, you can mess things up because wisdom is not at the forefront of your decision making. And you can only be wise if wisdom is imparted to you first. So you need to have a mentor, you need to have a teacher, you need to have peers that can hold you accountable, somebody that you can bounce your ideas off to, a group of people that you can bounce your ideas off to, and that they can correct you and you receive that correction. You can't dwell in secrecy. You have to be open and honest. You have to tell people your struggles and allow people to coach you. A good leader is a servant first. Number four, leading without generosity. How many times have we had a negative boss, a negative manager, a negative supervisor, someone that doesn't give grace into the people, somebody that doesn't create an atmosphere or a environment for growth? And one little mistake ends up messing, everything just comes back on you, right? So as leaders, we have to remember this. We've made mistakes in the past, and we wanted people to be generous unto us, give us time, space to correct, to grow, to learn. We want to do the same for the people that's under our leadership in our team. So I highly encourage, be generous, be generous. That doesn't mean that you have to be trampled over. That doesn't mean that people will take advantage of you. Some people may take advantage of you, but that doesn't push away the principle. Like the principle of being generous is still valid. You reap what you sow. So although there may be a couple of bad apples in the basket, the majority good apples are going to they're going to love the fact that you're being generous. And when you sow into them generosity, you get generosity back. So don't allow other people's evil intentions, ill will, dictate how generous and how you move as a leader. So be generous. It's important. And your team would love it. I've been commanded as a man of God to wash other people's feet. That means think to others, esteem others highly than I esteem myself. Look to serve others versus just looking to always be served. And it's taught me so many principles that leadership starts with service first. You're a servant first, a servant leader. Matter of fact, I believe a leader is supposed to serve much more than anyone else. So if you're a CEO, if you are a supervisor, if you're a manager, you're supposed to go 10 times harder than those that work under you. Starts with generosity. Number 5, ignoring the future. Good leaders always think ahead. They always plan accordingly. They know that there's always going to be a time that comes after the present. So good leaders, they don't make quick decisions based off the now. And we dived a little bit deep into that. But we're always thinking about the future, and we can't ignore the future. You gotta understand there may be seasons of reaping abundantly. There may be seasons of abundance, and then there may become seasons of drought. There may become seasons where your team is thriving, we're working, you're getting sales, you're getting leads, you're getting a whole bunch of attention. The church is thriving, your church is thriving. Members, people are coming in the church, people are getting saved, people are getting delivered. There may be a season where, people are working out. If you own your own gym and people are working out, people are coming, they're getting gym memberships. And then there comes a time when people are not. Spring and summer is different than fall and winter. Things start to slow down when we transition to fall and winter. Things start to speed back up when we transition to spring and summer. It's just a principle. So keep that in mind. As you're in spring, summer's coming. As you're in summer, fall and winter is coming. And so plan accordingly. Plan for the seasons. So these are the 5 mistakes that I've seen a lot of leaders make, and I've made myself. And I'm learning, I'm growing, and I've seen that when you change these things, you get a better outcome than what you're getting right now. So I highly encourage you all to take what you've learned today and translate it into your everyday, to your day-to-day leadership responsibilities. And I guarantee you that if you apply these principles today, you will grow exponentially. It may be in small increments, but you will be better than you were the previous day, the previous week, the previous month, the previous year. We're all about growth on this channel. So God bless you all. God keep you all. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we put out a new video. And I'll see you all in the next video. God bless.